Have you ever stopped to think about the ink inside a pen or the beautiful black strokes in traditional Chinese calligraphy? While modern ink is mass-produced in factories, there is still an ancient method that has survived for centuries. Today, we're taking you on an incredible journey to discover how traditional Chinese ink sticks are handcrafted using techniques passed down through generations. Our story begins in a peaceful pine forest. Skilled craftsmen carefully inspect mature pine trees, selecting only healthy trees that can naturally produce resin without being harmed. Using a sharp carving tool, they make precise cuts into the bark. These cuts are carefully planned so the tree continues to grow while slowly releasing valuable resin. This process requires patience, experience, and deep respect for nature. As the resin flows from the tree, it is collected over many days. Every drop is precious because this natural material plays an important role in producing high-quality traditional ink. Unlike modern industrial production, nothing is rushed. Nature is allowed to work at its own pace. The next stage is one of the most fascinating. The collected pine resin is burned under carefully controlled conditions to produce an extremely fine black soot. This soot is the heart of traditional Chinese ink. The quality of the soot determines the richness, smoothness, and depth of the final product. Experienced artisans constantly monitor the fire, adjusting the temperature and airflow to create the finest carbon particles possible. After enough soot has been collected, it is mixed with natural animal blue and other traditional ingredients. The exact recipe is often a closely guarded family secret passed down through generations. Every workshop may have its own unique formula that gives its ink special characteristics. The ingredients are then kneaded together by hand for a long time. This is physically demanding work that requires strength, patience, and skill. The goal is to create a perfectly smooth and uniform mixture without any air bubbles or dry spots. The texture must be just right before moving to the next step. Once the mixture reaches the perfect consistency, it is carefully pressed into beautifully carved wooden molds. These molds contain elegant Chinese characters, dragons, flowers, mountains, or other traditional artistic designs. As the ink is compressed into the mold, every tiny detail becomes part of the finished ink stick. After being removed from the molds, the fresh ink sticks are extremely delicate. They are placed in carefully controlled drying rooms where they slowly lose moisture over several weeks or even several months. Drying too quickly could cause cracks, ruining weeks of hard work. Patience is the key to perfection. When the ink sticks are fully dried, each one is carefully inspected by skilled craftsmen. Any imperfections are gently polished away by hand. Some premium ink sticks receive additional decorations using real gold powder or colorful pigments, turning them into beautiful works of art as well as practical writing tool. But the process doesn't end there. Before the ink stick can be used, an artist rubs it against a special ink stone with a small amount of clean water. Slowly, the solid ink transforms into a rich black liquid. This ancient method allows artists to control the exact thickness and intensity of the ink depending on their needs. For thousands of years, scholars, poets, painters, and calligraphers have relied on handmade Chinese ink to create some of the world's greatest works of art. Every brushstroke carries not only beautiful black color but also centuries of tradition, discipline, and culture. Even in today's digital world, many professional calligraphers and traditional artists still choose handmade ink sticks over modern alternatives. They believe the natural ingredients produce deeper colors, smoother brush movements, and a stronger connection to history. Watching this remarkable craft reminds us that true masterpieces cannot be rushed. Every stage, from harvesting pine resin to carving molds, slow drying, polishing, and final decoration, requires dedication, patience, and extraordinary skill. Ancient traditions like these continue to survive because passionate artisans refuse to let them disappear. They preserve knowledge that has been passed from one generation to the next for hundreds of years, ensuring future generations can experience the beauty of authentic craftsmanship. Would you have the patience to create a single ink stick by hand? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed discovering this incredible ancient craft, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more